Hello, everybody. Ignore everything behind me. I've tried to hide as much as I can. I'm working on fixing my mattress thing. I'm trying to I got like one of those squished mattresses or whatever, and I'm just, it's sitting underneath a bunch of blankets trying to grow. All right. Hello, Kat and Henry. Hello, Marie Jane. Yes, this is all. Wait, is Seg on live too right now? I thought that he already did a live today. Shit. Is he live again? He is live again. Well, shit. Oh, well. I thought he already did his live today. It's fine. People can rewatch this or whatever if, whatever. We'll just deal with it. Yeah, he's on like a second live now. Okay. Hello, Blast Rights as well. Welcome. And Kristen, hey, how's it going? Hey, Trey. Yeah, it's about Ragman. Yeah, like it's a separate topic. So yeah, he says it won't be a long stream. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect this to be very long either, but we'll see what happens. Hold on, messages. Okay, I'll help look as well over the next couple days. All right, sorry. This is his update. Yes. Oh, hey, there's Stevie. I just messaged you back. Yeah, I'll try to help look. I'll just like put on some of the streams and see if I can find the timestamp as well. I'll help look in the next couple days. Okay. So first off, a lot of people, hey Julie. Okay, so first off, we're doing like two birds, one stone, all right? I'm trying to record a video where I'm just gonna like upload it as a video. And then I sort of just wanted to like talk a little bit about something, and I just didn't really think it'd be a video. I don't know. I just thought I'd throw it on a live. We'll get to it. Okay, so to start, first off, let's record the Annabelle video. Okay, welcome first time in chat as well. Watching your Warren's video last night. Yes. Hey, Starlight Genesis. All right. My hair's, I really didn't like do much with my makeup or anything. Okay. So I'm here talking about Annabelle. A lot of you people have been asking for me to make a video about Annabelle. I made a post on my community tab and about Annabelle and Dan Rivera who passed. All right. So let's cover that really quick. There really isn't much to say other than it's a doll and it's made of cloth. All right. Humans die. We have proof that humans die. We don't have proof that demons exist, and we don't have proof that dolls are possessed. So instead of making this all about Annabelle, maybe people should be concentrating on the person who passed, Dan Rivera. Now, I'm not saying I like the guy. Of course, there's stuff I don't like about him, but I care about, his family has to listen to this crap. So let's not perpetuate it. Like the news outlets are like trying to blame it on Annabelle, and they're just like glossing over the fact that like this man passed away and there's a family who's grieving and they don't need to see this. So that's all I really have to say about an Annabelle video, honestly, guys. I don't really have a whole lot to say. And just like an added thing, the people out there, you know who you are on Facebook and whatnot, taking Dan's death and trying to use that as a way to harass Stevie and myself and Beardo and other people, like, that is gross. Come on. You should be grieving. If you care about Dan, then go grieve. Don't start a fight over something that has nothing to do with Dan and nothing to do with Annabelle. Like, you don't get free reign to start shit with people just because somebody passed away. That is, it's completely stupid. So, yeah, just like maybe you should go touch grass, all right? And you're more obsessed with everyone than you think everyone. We never think about you, but you're constantly thinking about us. So quit it. Like, enough. Okay. So that part of it, I don't know. I might add that to the thing. I'm just angry about what happened on Facebook, so I might just cut that out. But Stevie knows what I'm talking about, and Chris witnessed it, and Beardo. Oh my God, it's been so stupid on Facebook. Yeah. I have some time the next couple days too. Okay, sweet. Yeah, Stevie. Free Annabelle. Yes. Yeah, the Nesper guy. Yeah. The media coverage. Yeah, the media coverage has been really gross. Like, it's like they're glossing over the fact that a man has passed away and they're just concentrating on the doll. And anyone who's in comments on videos or social media who also do that, like, come on. A human being passed away. It's a doll. It's just made of cloth. Yeah, it's just coincidence. That's the thing. And that's the thing, like, men die of heart attacks very often. I expect it's probably going to be something like that. And when you hit 45, your likelihood of getting heart attack increases a lot. And then when you hit 50, it like increases big time. And apparently I read in a paper, I don't know if this is real, but he said that he wasn't feeling well when he left like his friends, his Nesper friends, and he went to go like lay down, and that's what happened. So it's like, it's very possible that it was a heart thing, you know? And stuff happens. He was in his 50s, so it is an increased likelihood, you know. Hey, Julie, I've been living under a rock because I have no idea what's happening. Yeah. Hey, Amber, sounds awful. Yeah, hey, Vic. Basically, a guy visited the doll and later passed away. No, it's not a guy visited the doll. The guy works for Nesper, and he's the doll handler. And that's why everyone's like, oh, Annabelle must have killed him. He's been handling Annabelle for years now, decades. So Annabelle didn't do it to him. Like, come on, guys. Brain cells are limited on that one. Yes. Yeah, he was on tour with it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. They say that about me being 45 in a couple of months. It's the thing is, the statistics are there. It's like men, like your likelihood of heart issues, like it goes pretty high at 45, and then above 50, it like skyrockets. So it's all about, you know, what are you doing for your diet? Are you getting drunk every night? Are you eating bacon and steak? Like, you know, like you're going to be high risk. So we don't know what his diet was like. So 2 years younger than me. Yeah. Hey, Roughside Paranormal. I suspect Buell isn't a coincidence. Yes, Kristen. I think a chunk of us know what probably happened, but we'll see when the papers come out. Yes, this whole story is sad. A lady who made People magazine read the article, and yeah, it's all about the doll. Yeah, it's all about the doll. Hey, KK. Hey, Jenna. Hey, Amber. Yeah, like people that are commenting that stuff on our videos, me and Stevie's videos, people that, you know, I just see commenting on social media or whatever, like, this isn't the doll. Like, it's so stupid. Like, yeah. Heartless Zabrak. My dad died of heart attack in his sleep at 48. Yeah, it's a very increased likelihood at 45, and then when you hit 50, it's like really high, and then from there it just keeps climbing very quickly for the risk. And that's why, like, you know, when you hit that age 45, just cut down on all the salty stuff and stop getting drunk every night, and like don't smoke. Like, I don't know, was he a smoker? Like, I don't know what his like whatever diet and crap is like. So I got diagnosed with coronary arterial calcification on Monday. Ooh, is there anything that they can do for that, Henry? If he was touring, as in traveling, that can be stressful on the body. Yeah, it can. And like, that's the thing. If he was like if he had some underlying condition that he didn't know about, you know, the traveling, I'm sure they were like partying and stuff here and there, or like at least like maybe going out for like a steak dinner, which is like super bad, super like artery clogging. Like, yeah. Agree with you. I suspect it was a heart attack. I really think that they're gonna come back out and release heart attack. I think like I don't think we're gonna get the details of every little thing, but I have a feeling it's gonna be heart attack. So his family put out a GoFundMe for funeral services. Nesper's continuing the tour. Wait, really? Is Nesper not helping with the funeral? Oh my god. Seriously? Dude. I mean, I'm not surprised, but like, come on. Oh my god. They should pay for the funeral. Like they were earning what, 80K a night for this doll? A funeral's like 10,000. What the hell? Heartless Zabrak. I said this in my comment, but unless he said with his own words to blame the doll when he died, anyone doing it is in poor taste. Yeah, and like I'm not saying that, you know, like I have personal opinion on the guy. I'm not saying this for him who's passed. I'm saying it for like his family who's left and has to keep hearing this crap. It's more like his kids. I feel bad for his kids, you know. It's not curable, but I need to take meds, do lifestyle modifications, keep it monitored. Yeah, Henry. Yeah, you got to keep a good eye on that. Cortisol's a killer. Yeah, stress is really bad. Yeah. I have some issues, but I'm 55. It also runs to my family bad. Yeah. Too much stress, bad diet. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, like, not to nitpick on him or whatever, but I saw the recent pictures of him at the last Annabelle thing, and he had like a beer belly going on, and he never really had that before. He never really had like a belly sticking out. So I don't know. I suspect, you know, his age, and maybe he's been eating a lot of fast food. Like maybe they've been touring and doing everything, and they really haven't been sitting down for like home cooked meals and stuff. Like all these little things can add up. So. Yeah, they made 70K in Gettysburg. Wow. I know, but if he said that, at least his family would be aware of it. Yeah, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. But if that's something that Tony says later, I wouldn't be surprised if Tony says it. Not that I think that Dan said it. Yeah. Like yeah, it kind of looked like a beer belly. That's why I'm just assuming it's going to be heart attack. I feel like it's heart because of his age. It looked like and it's like when you put on weight in the belly, it's either stress, drinking, or like fast food crap. Like that's usually what the belly fat is, those three things. And stress, that'll cause a heart attack. The fast food, yeah, and so will the drinking too. So like it could be any of those things, right? I've lost 70 pounds, got more to go. Oh, congrats on losing 70 pounds though. Do we get another movie out of this? Honestly, it's in such poor taste to do that. I really don't think that they should do that. If will Tony from Nesper come forward and say something about having a movie later? Like I wouldn't be surprised, but I do think it's in very poor taste. And if it does happen, then he should be giving the money to Dan's family, like at least like 50%. Like he should be paying for the funeral. That's an indicator of heart-on-heart problems. Yeah, I mean that's why I think it's going to probably come back with that because I think it's a lifestyle issue or whatever, like what's going on, and then I have a feeling. I don't know. I just have a feeling it's probably going to be heart because that's usually like it's the number one killer, right? For men. Number one killer for women is cancer and then heart. Lost good portions, still have the belly. Yeah, sometimes you have like the leftover skin, which is like not really fat, and then it's like, yeah. Unfortunately, Nesper probably will use his death to keep all the profits. Yep, I really wouldn't be surprised. I guess what we'll add to the video is Dan's family has a GoFundMe apparently for the funeral. If anyone wants to donate to it, I don't know the link. I'll see if I can find it and I'll include it below. However, my personal opinion is Tony should be paying for the funeral. They were making $80,000 with a night, or just at Gettysburg, like this past week. It's just like the one weekend they already made like almost $100,000. Nesper should be paying for the funeral, and I think that we should hold Nesper accountable to that. I don't think that they should have to have a GoFundMe to pay for the funeral. And if you guys want to like comment that stuff around, like, you know, Nesper pay for the funeral, like that's what should be said, not Annabelle killed. And you guys aren't even calling him by his name. Like, think about how the kids like feel about that, right? I'm getting comments on my video and stuff saying, oh, this is the doll that killed that dude. Like, come on, guys. A person passed away and it's just a doll and she didn't do anything. It's a doll. So, but I'm not talking to you guys in chat. I'm going to cut this out and make it into a video, and I'm talking to whoever comes across this video. I think you guys in chat are pretty aware of things. We did some math on the Gettysburg ticket sales. Conservative estimate would be $180,000 for 3 days. They should be paying for the funeral. What the hell? Over 50-year-old make. Let's contemporary friends. Hey, hope you're having a wonderful night. Hey, Queen of Karma. Hey. 75K for Gettysburg. 1260 tickets at $60. Okay. Still, 75K, like, you could do like a cremation funeral, like a nice, like just simple thing for 5K. But otherwise you could do like 10, 15K and get the family like a nice, like, you know, open casket kind of deal. Because they already did a bunch of other stops. This wasn't their first stop. They've been making bank this whole time. So yeah, no worries, Stevie. Either way, like they've been making they're going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars from this tour. So like spare 15K to give to the family. Like, yeah, people are calling him that dude. Like I wasn't even going to really make a video because I'm just like, do I really have to say this? So I made a post, and then I'm getting like comments on my video this morning, and they're like, oh, this is the doll that killed that dude. I'm like, have some self-respect, man. Like, have some respect for the kids. I'm not saying, no, Stevie, no, don't worry. That's not really, the number's not really the point. The point is a funeral's like 10, 15K. If they've made 100K, and you know they've made money from the other stops that they did before Gettysburg, so like they should be paying for the funeral. Yeah, he died well on duty. Yeah. The GoFundMe's for 10K. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Funeral 10, 15K. Hey, Ken. Being on the road is stressful. Yeah, and it's a lot of eating like junk food and crap, right? And if he's like 50 and if he had like an underlying heart condition and didn't realize it, and if they're drinking on top of that, like, which they probably are, because we see them drinking drunk all the time on their streams, the Nesper streams, right? Not all the time. Often enough. Like, you know, if they're on tour and hanging out, whatever, I'm sure that they were having a drink and eating crappy food. And yeah, they are doing more stops. They're continuing with the tour. To be fair, like, I understand why you would continue with the tour, and I don't blame them for that because people have already paid tickets. Like, it's a mess to return all that money, and like it'll be a huge disaster trying to do the logistics of it. So I understand why they're still doing the tour, and I would say that Dan would probably want them to still do the tour. I don't really have an issue with that. I do understand why they're doing it, because the logistics of refunding everyone is going to be like insane. So I get that. But if in a few months, if we're looking at, or a year, if some new movie gets released about this, like that's gross. Or like if in a few months there's like extra lore added to Annabelle that Nesper presents saying that Annabelle did this to Dan, like if that gets added to her lore when someone like Tony is introducing Annabelle to people, like that's messed up. Yeah, that's messed up. I have 6 friends in their 50s. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, you get older and like you just gotta watch your diet. Or you lost 6 friends. Okay, yeah, yeah. It happens, and like humans used to die at a much younger age. Modern medicine keeps us alive. The other problem with men is the other reason why I think it happens to men a lot is men don't, they're very stubborn. There is a stereotype. They're very stubborn and they don't like going to the doctor. And I think that happens with a lot of men. They're like, no, I'll tough it out, you know? And it's like, okay, but when you're over 40, you should probably start going to the doctor when you don't feel well. And they don't. Whereas like women, we hit that age and it's just like we feel like crap. So we go because menopause, not 40, but like some people get perimenopause, but like 50, possibly menopause. And women, like we go out of our way to go see the doctor because it's a friggin' shitstorm when it hits our body. So, and I think that's why women maybe live longer, to be honest. I don't even think it's genetics. I think it's honestly whether or not you go to the doctor. Like, I honestly think that's what it is. So, hey, Chris. But yeah, so then the side tangent, I won't include this in the Annabelle video. Sorry, I just was like wanting to bitch on the stream. That there was someone who got mad at Beardo for posting a thing about Annabelle, but he didn't know that Dan passed away because he's in the UK. Like, Americans think that the whole world knows what's going on in America at all times. They don't. Like, I've been talking to Beardo like privately. He's like, I don't even know who Nesper is. Like, he literally doesn't follow any of this stuff, right? But he took down the post. He apologized. He admitted, like, sorry, I was wrong. My bad. Like, he owned up to it. That's fine. But then people started posting on his post, and some of them were minions of like the situation that we're dealing with little Joey, right? And then the one person started like causing a bunch of shit, and then saying that Beardo does a podcast with Stevie. And then this other lady was like, oh, well, that explains everything. And then she said to Beardo, do you know who I am? And Beardo's like, no, because she's on TV. So of course. And then she blocked Beardo. So that was very mature. And then that lady who like started the whole thing, then I wrote on his thing saying, if you guys want to like bitch at someone or pick on someone, go ahead and pick on me. But Beardo literally has never done a podcast with Stevie, where I have. And then she then proceeded to respond to my comment, and she responded like 10, 15 times, having a whole conversation. I didn't even see it. I saw it when I went to bed last night. And I was like, lady, you're talking into the void. I never once responded. So then, no, not Linda, Vic. It's, there was an actress she's like, whatever. She's from one of those stupid Travel Channel things. So there was a few people in Beardo's like comments, but the ones who stuck around was the one idiot. So yeah. I don't know, like I looked her up and she has an IMDb and it says that she was on some shows that were on the Travel Channel, like ghost shows. Oh, the skunk is back. I can smell it. Ugh, God. Oh crap. The problem with men. Yeah. Additional tours are going to generate more revenue. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. They should be paying for the funeral. This is stupid. Guess I'm different. I had my annual checkup this morning. Yeah. Guys who go, I think honestly, I think that's what it is. I honestly think it's just whether or not you go to the doctor, because modern medicine keeps us alive, because we never used to have this and we would die at like 40. So 51, need to stop vaping. I have a lot of diagnosis, heart murmur and everything. Yeah, Julie, yeah, you're dealing with a lot of stuff. You have like shitty doctors too in your area. In an ideal world, every person who would want it should be allowed to get a full blood panel every 90 days free of charge. Like, imagine how much disease we could prevent before it happens just by regular checks. Yeah. I remember when my doctor called me middle-aged. Yeah. Don't even know what's going on in America most of the time. Exactly. Like, Americans think that, like, everyone knows what's happening in their country, and they really don't. I always think I'm such a good person until I see the grace and decency. Folks like Beardo, Stevie, and Fleur. You're a good person. What do you mean grace? Beardo's like a bull in a china shop. He's a good guy. I wouldn't call him graceful, though. Definitely not on TV. When I looked up the person, she had an IMDb saying that she was in some episodes of some of the Travel Channel things. I can't remember her name now. It was like a weird last name. The only thing I watched on the Travel Channel was Monster Things. They all have credits that are tantamount to being extras on Slop Filler. So they were just like extras then. Well, anyways, she got like really offended that Beardo didn't know who she was. Again, classic American, also like main character syndrome. And then she blocked Beardo, but then the other person who stuck around has nothing to do with, like, the other person that stuck around is related to the little Joey thing. And then she just went on tangents in all the comments. So now there's like the whole like comment tree saying fish butts. It's a whole fish butts thing, which is funny. Everyone's talking in fish lingo on the thing. So like, and I'm not like mad or whatever that she did. I was kind of laughing. So I'm like, you're an idiot. You've been talking to yourself all day long. Like I looked at the messages, like she started messaging like 10 hours ago. And I'm like, you've been talking to yourself all day. And then, so then where she was replying under my messages, then I replied and told the story of who she is and what she's doing. And then she blocked me. That was funny. Beardo is much more restrained than me. I don't know, man. Beardo doesn't really have restraint. He just kind of like goes off. I don't even know what's going on in the US most of the time. Yeah, some people don't know. Yeah, Mary Jo Chudley. That's who the first one was. Yeah. Classic narcissist. It is narcissistic behavior. I think it's like a thing though too when people get involved with TV shows and stuff, like they like their head grows. It's like it's the difference between someone who has NPD, like they like were born with it or whatever, right? Or like their childhood caused it, and like it's the difference between that and people who just grow a big head. They act like narcissists, but it's like not their brain chemistry; it's their environment kind of thing. Is that the Hillbilly Monster Hunter one? Oh, okay. I don't know which one it is. Linda has since deleted all the comments. Yeah, and it looked like she blocked me. So, because all of her stuff just disappeared when Beardo said that he could see it all still. Unless Facebook, like, bugged out, which is possible. But I did screenshot everything and I sent it to Stevie, so. So yeah. And then I just left my comment up. So, like, okay, and what I don't even understand, even with this Mary Jo Chudley lady, like, go grieve your friend. Go take part in the funeral and grieve with your friends, and somebody passed away. Beardo wasn't, like, rude at all. Like, he like, owned up to everything, and he's like, I'm sorry, and then, and then he said, like, everyone, like, he said, like, respect the family at this time. Like, he did the whole, like, rest in peace, respect the family, da-da-da, like, recognizing the whole situation, right? So... too bad for her. We have screenshots. The internet is forever. Yeah, exactly. But it's just like the first lady who like started getting mad. It's just like, my God, like go grieve your friend. You don't need to be in somebody's Facebook comments going off on them. Like, come on. Facebook buggy. Yeah. Boy, I tend to miss all this stuff. I honestly don't go on Facebook. Like, I'll go on Facebook once every, like, maybe once a day, maybe once every couple days. Like, I'm not on Facebook very often. And that's why she was talking to herself underneath, like, she kept replying to me. And I'm like, you're talking to yourself, right? Like, you're having a whole conversation by yourself. Because I didn't check the I didn't check Facebook until, like, 3 a.m. I was like, yeah, Joey isn't her boyfriend. Right, yeah. You know what I love about her, too? She's like, Stevie needs to answer for all this that happened with, the mermaid thing. And it's like, she did answer in her podcast. And then you see Linda say, I'm not watching her podcast. Rah, 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 rah. You want her to answer your questions. You want her to explain herself, but you refuse to watch the videos where she explains herself. Like, come on, lady, get a clue. She might see my stream. She might not, but still, like, that's so stupid. So. People have stopped seeing apologizing as a flaw. Yeah, apologizing is like a strength because a lot of people don't like, be like, oh shit, my bad, Mary Jo is the one who said Rob's messages about me were just jokes. Oh yeah. Rob's messages where he was threatening to off you and your dog. See, this is a whole circle of people, and it is connected in with Nesper, and then there's the other people. And we've talked about this in our past videos around the Lindley Street thing, and, you know, I interviewed, like, Stevie about what happened to her. And it's like, they're all interconnected. So anytime anything happens, and if they have a chance to take a dig at certain people, like Kristen and Stevie and Vic and others, right? It's like if they get a chance to take a dig at someone, they just run in there to do it. So it's so random of her. It's not really random. It's like sort of, she already does this crap. So well, I saw like one of her responses was like, I don't listen to her podcast. I'm not listening to her podcast. I'm not giving her that. And it's like, but then the message before that was like, it was like, oh, she needs to answer for this or whatever. And it's like, but she explained it in the podcast episode. Go listen to it. So yeah, he threatened to off her dog. Yeah, there's a video I have, is called like, it explains everything. SAG also covered it too, as well, if you guys are looking for like different coverage. It happened a few months back. Let me see, what did I call my video? For those of you who don't know this drama, this has been going on for a while. For those of you that don't know the drama, I posted the video like 5 months ago. It says exposing the dark side of Exposing the dark side of the paranormal industry with Stevie at Truth or Demons podcast. And the thumbnail says, we need to talk. So I posted that like, when did I post this? Is there like an actual date somewhere? Oh, February 13th, 2025. If you guys want to learn more, watch that, and then watch the Lindley Street Warrens video, exposing Lindley Street, because it's connected. The whole story is connected. Yeah. She can listen to that, and I get nothing if she's worried about me making money. Those videos aren't monetized. Oh no, yeah, those videos aren't monetized because they're labeled as, even if they were, they wouldn't be like making anything because they're labeled as 18 plus, which means like they don't even go into the algorithm and stuff. So like, you've got the videos locked down. You were just telling your story. So yeah, if anyone wants to watch that, I do recommend they'll go over to Truth or Demons podcast too. I mean, to get the full story. Mine is just a little like, I fit everything in like 1 hour in 2 episodes. Stevie has like a whole series. It's called Mendacity. And then the video though, where Stevie explains what's happened to her and, you know, everything, she has to come out and tell her story. It's called something like, shit, what is it called again? It's got like a black screen. It's like, this is now, I don't remember what it's called. But that's the video that you should watch, and then go watch Mendacity. To be honest, I would watch her video about her story first. It's called Now What Next, and This Is My Story. And it's just the thumbnail is a black screen with white writing on it, like a big chunk of white writing. She posted it 6 months ago. So I recommend going and check out that video. And and then you can watch the whole like story, which is the Mendacity series that Stevie posted. Oh, and Destination Spooky, yeah, he has excellent videos too. And I put clips of all these videos in my video as well. So feel free to watch whoever. Yeah, like I would watch Stevie's whole video first, to be honest, because it is like heart-wrenching. Like, it honestly made me cry. It's so sad. So I'm just thinking about it right now, and I'm like, oh my God. So I would watch Stevie's video first, honestly. Just the like, okay, now and so what, or whatever. It's got like the black screen with the white writing on it. Watch that. Then like Victor's videos are very well put together as well. So yeah. Find Lientology on Destination Spooky. Yes. Yeah. I think there's like 2 of them or something. And yeah, so you can feel free to watch any of our videos, but I recommend watching Stevie's first, because like, this gives you an idea of the damage these people are doing to Stevie and Kristen and other people, you know? And yeah, and then Stevie does like the Mendacity series. She's interviewing all the people that have been affected by this group of people. So yeah. So yeah, that being said, like regardless of our opinions of Dan, because we all kind of have an opinion, right? Because all the crap that you guys have been through. But like I feel bad for his kids, because like his kids are gonna have to hear this crap for like the rest of their lives. So it's just like, can we not like concentrate on the doll? It's like not haunted. It's just cloth, you know? Yeah, yeah. Like Stevie had to kind of come out and tell her story, because they were like, we're gonna out you and this and that. And so Stevie came out and outed herself, right? Which is the better way to handle it, because the way that they tell it is like they construe it, you know? Just like I sent Stevie screenshots last night. I'm like, oh, the way she's written this doesn't look very good for her. Stevie's video is eye opening. It is really eye opening, and she told her whole story too. Like, just it's very good. Oh yeah, we finally, our characters finally won wrestling. Our characters are bugged out, so so hopefully we can try to take on for a rematch or something with the ladies. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. So I'm sure that he's setting it up. But and then the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is like, okay, like we all know that there's like drama that happens in the paranormal and debunking communities, right? I try to not make videos too often, like reacting to it, because everyone does. Everyone makes a video and then it just like oversaturates everyone's feed and everyone gets tired of hearing the drama. And I don't really want to make a video, but I thought, maybe I can just like address it on like a live stream, because I have thoughts, but I also don't want to be like rude or anything. So it was if you want in the game, yeah, just you can just message Spaghetti Alpelnormi or whatever on Instagram, and he'll make your character and stuff, Chris. Yeah. It's just the drama of the Seg working with Colin. Like Seg did a paranormal ghost hunt with Colin, and all right, Kat, yeah, no worries, have a good one. And there's just been fallout about it, because like when you watch Colin's video and watch his like intro and then see all the comments he's been leaving on other people's videos who are talking about this, it's a lot of hatred and vitriol for the debunking community. And it's like, it feels like he's using his collab with Seg as an excuse to go off on the people in the debunking community that he hates, you know? And the only real menace, jerks propping up this doll, supernatural. Yeah, yeah. But like, so I was in Seg's live today, and the thing is, like, all the creators, I mean, well, in the debunk, like Seg and Beardo, because Beardo made a video talking about how like Colin's going to use this as an excuse, anytime anyone tries to call him out or whatever, he's going to be like, oh, I worked with Seg. I was debunked once, which honestly, I really think he probably will. Like I totally understand where Beardo's coming from. I felt the same way. Also watch Fantastique's videos on it. She explains it very well. I agree with her points. I agree with Beardo's points. It's manipulation after the fact. And I understand like Seg got upset because I think he was thinking that Beardo was saying that he manipulated Seg like live, with him. He didn't manipulate Seg there. He manipulated the story after the fact, which is what like, those like scummy news outlets tend to do, right? They bend some of the truth. They sort of create their own narrative, and then they throw these people in. So it's like, if you just watch Colin's thing, like Colin, he called Dawson a skeptic. He's not a skeptic. And then he said that Seg was a debunker, and then he was doing a ghost hunt. His experiment was to do a ghost hunt with a skeptic and a debunker. Dawson's not a skeptic. Yeah, Seg is a debunker, or whatever you want to call him. I don't know, whatever he prefers to be called. It's fine. He's more of a joke. Like, it's more of a joke channel. Like, he tries to be funny, right? But it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, because I seen this in the past, and it was a long time ago. It was when I was younger, and I remember there was like Ghost Hunter or something that went out with some scientists or something, or some like debunker or some like non-believer. They do this on episodes, right? And then they'd be like, see, we made them a believer at the end. Like, this is exactly what TV shows have done, and it's all BS, right? So like, it just feels like after the fact, Colin is using him as a prop. But I understand that Seg like doesn't want to be felt like to be used like that, or doesn't want to be like thinking that, like, we're not calling him anything. We're not saying it's Seg's fault or whatever. This is all on Colin, right? So, yeah, I mean, I would watch. Beardo did one. It has like Seg in the thumbnail. You can watch Colin's video, but it's 4 hours long, man. It's long. Boo Productions, his latest video covers it. Beardo did a video. Seg's in the thumbnail. You can see it. And Fantastique, her last 2 videos. I recommend listening to Fantastique's video because she articulates her words really well, and she explains it really well. Yeah. Seg doesn't seem to care and probably expected Colin to spin the collab. Yeah, like, I think Seg was just having fun, I think, in just doing a collab, and he's also trying to not, hey, FLR, and I understand, I watched his stream, I understand Seg's points, and he's like, oh, we don't want to be in, like, a echo chamber, we need to work with people, but, like, Beardo's point is, like, well, if it's somebody who's been caught faking, then we shouldn't work with them, because if they've been caught faking, what else are they going to do? What are they going to do with the footage after the fact? How are they going to spin this? You know, like, once you know someone is not trustworthy, is it really smart to put your name beside them? You know what I mean? Like, that's sort of what Beardo was trying to say, but it got like misunderstood. But Beardo and Seg worked it out. And the thing is, like, Beardo and Seg worked it out. They're fine. Nobody's fighting. It's fine. But what I just like saw between Beardo's video, the comments in Beardo's video, and then the comments in Seg's live today, like, the community needs to calm down. Like, you guys are just like, everyone is saying things like, oh, I hate Beardo, I'm going to unsubscribe, or I hate Seg, I'm going to unsubscribe. It's like, you don't need to be that angry, because they're not angry at each other, okay? Like, you don't, I just like, there's a ton of hatred in the comments. And in the live chat, I saw like a ton of stuff where they're just like ripping into Beardo. It's just like, the thing is, the creators are not fighting. The chats are fighting. So like, as viewers, like, just calm. Like, what is going on? As usual, the drama is more the community than the actual creators. Yeah, like, the creators are not fighting. It's it's just so weird. Hold on, let me bring something up I want to look at. It's something that like, okay, like, one of the comments that was left on his stream, it says, someone put like a question comment, whatever. He said, the fact is Beardo got upset that you joined someone else in paranormal, but that was your choice to make, not his. He is not in control of what you do. Like, and it's like, that wasn't Beardo's point. Like, he's not saying don't go out and do ghost hunts. He's saying be careful working with people who have been caught faking, because then they could construe it and, like, they can change the narrative. Like, you know how, like, TV shows and movies and newspapers and whatever in the news, like, they make it look different. Like, they change the narrative. They make their own narrative, and they twist things. That's what Colin has done. I understand Seg doesn't see it. Like, if you just watch the intro of Colin's video, which Beardo covers it. So, like, if you watch Beardo's video, he watches the intro, and you can see all the hate in Colin's words. And then you can see it's all over the place. And then if you watch Fantastique's video, she just explains it really well. From, like, I agree with her and Beardo, and, like, I agree with what she's saying and what, you know, Beardo's saying. And it's more an issue about the Colin, like, construing things, like, you know, bending things. Just difference of opinion, no biggie. Yeah, like we don't need to, because like think about it, right? Colin hates the debunking community. Like the way that he talks, he hates the debunking community, and he's getting like, I'm sure he's excited that we're all fighting, like not the creators, but like the viewers, like are all fighting in the chats. And he doesn't like the debunking community. So like he's created chaos and people aren't seeing this. He's probably on the other side of the screen smiling and laughing because he's created chaos within the community. So Colin pissed me off. Yeah, like and I've come to realize, I mean, I was talking in Discord and I was like, does everyone not notice the manipulation? Cuz like I see the manipulation in his words and in what he does, but apparently a lot of people don't notice the manipulation. So it's like, it's so weird that people don't know. I don't know. Like I see it, but I understand not everyone sees it. And I think that's sort of like the issue, I guess, is that not everyone sees it. Let me see if I can find this one comment. Hold on.
Playing from Flurry Up.
Okay, calm down, Alexa. Hold on. So, oh God. And then I watched Ben, Simply Strange. He's planning to interview Colin about this drama. Like, Ben, can you stop? Like, you're going to make it worse. Everyone's fighting with each other. Yeah, Colin likes, he enjoys this shit. I know, like, people are like, oh, no, he doesn't, but he does. Come on. He has so much hatred in his words, man. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to find the words, the comments he left, and I can bring it up and show you guys. Okay, where did he put this comment? Oh, yeah, I think it might have been Simply Strange. Ooh. I think it was Simply Strange as Ben. So, like, I don't understand why Ben is interviewing Colin about this. Like, shouldn't you interview all the debunkers too? Like, you did a video talking about how all the debunkers are fighting and there's drama and stuff, and then you just interview Colin. Like, where is his comment? Did he remove his comment? What the heck? Oh, no, wait, it's this one. Wait, oh, there's 3 videos from Ben? Dude. Hold on. I think I found it. Hold on. Wait, it's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Let me bring it up for you guys. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I kind of just want to have it big on the screen. So, you know, we'll just make the screen's going to look weird. Okay. Actually, let's do it like this. Why am I so... Did I shrink down? Whoops. Okay, my head's very low down. I don't know why. Whatever. We'll see what we'll hit. Just do like something like this. Yeah, Ben is totally the TMZ of the paranormal community, but it's like everyone's fighting with each other in the chats, and they're all like they're getting really like nasty towards Beardo and Seg, and like there's no reason for this, and Ben's just gonna end up like stoking the fire, you know. So here he says, okay, Seg has roasted me many times. It actually pissed off people in my life that I agreed to do a video together, but I'm glad I did. He's now a good friend, although he approaches things from a completely different viewpoint. I'm completely fine with that. That is fine. I really did want to show that there's a level of balance that can be achieved with debunking and making content out of other people's content. Some people make legit criticisms, which I listen to and learn from, like Seg. Other people, here we go now, here's the hatred. Other people make shit up and insist they're 100% right when in reality they are wrong. And in some cases, I literally have video footage to prove it, but I never released it because it would just lead to more name calling, slander, and online harassment. Here's where the anger comes in, all right? Like, can people not see this? Like, can people not see the anger? In my mind, there's a good middle ground where the skeptic in my mind actually wants to help shape the paranormal, wants to help push the pursuit in the right direction. All of us do. All of us skeptics and debunkers already want that. However, some people just use debunking as a way to air out their grievances, shit talk, and strike out at people for personal reasons. No, like Beardo and other people that this is who this is for, this message and his intro, is like they weren't doing that for personal reasons. They caught you faking stuff or like, you know, have critiques about how you're using the DR60 and stuff. Like, it's not personal. It's literally like you're being critiqued for your anyway. Just as debunkers preach to not believe everything that the paranormal team show them, why are they given the benefit of the doubt that everything they say and show is true? There have been lots and lots of debunks I've seen that straight up didn't make sense or were blatantly false that I thought would be very easy to see through, but people didn't. I'm surprised people can't see this anger and can't see through what Colin's doing right now. I've only had issues with debunking videos and they've straight up lied about me, told their audience that they know the truth about a situation in reality they know nothing about, or have slandered my name and acted like they know me, my life, my motives, when in reality they don't have a single clue. That shit really pisses me off because this has been my passion for over 10 years and I've been consistent with my videos, my thoughts, the projects I produce. I haven't changed a bit. Yes, you have. And I've dedicated an entire decade of my full time in this field, meeting people, traveling, investigating, documenting, telling stories through my videos I believe need to be remembered or talked about. I love what I do and I'm truly blessed. But the communities need to stop. Okay, the anger. But the communities need to stop with the infighting because it's incredibly ugly to watch from afar. He just created this fight. Like he's watching and enjoying the fact that we're all like picking a side and getting angry in the chat. Too much bickering, slander, threats, falsehoods being spread around. This video was a good opportunity to show that two people believe in very different realities can not only get together and investigate, but they can also be friends off camera, not just for show. Anyway, this is just one message. There's another one on another video that's pretty much like this too. Yeah, like it's yeah. Ben is my inspiration for the never delivering Conjuring House coverage. Oh my God, he covers that so much. You post 4-hour videos. Why not post the proof you have too? That's what Beardo said. He said, if you have proof of something, then post it. Yeah, they were mean to me. No, you lied, manipulated your evidence with devices that have been proven not to work. Exactly. Like even, remember the table tipping thing? The table tipping incident? Does anyone remember that? Where Colin and his like brother-in-law were at a table and they were like moving the table with their arms and trying to say a ghost was doing it. Come on. Like that's the faking that Beardo's talking about, right? So like you go out on a ghost hunt with someone like that. And then just like, if you go watch the beginning of Colin's like video, his intro, which isn't at 4 hours, like the intro's shorter. Even just Beardo covers it if you want to watch it through Beardo's video. Like here, if we just go, let me see. Go Beardo. Apparently Seg's going to have another video up or whatever, and that's fine. Where is it? It's this one here. So he covers it in here, 40 minutes, and he goes through the intro part. So like, I don't know. I agree with the points. And then Fantastique, right? Fantastique. Is it just Fantastique or is there something else to her name? What is it again? Somebody remind me. Paranormal. There's something else to her name. Oh, it's Fantastic Paranormal. Never mind. No, wait. This isn't her, is it? Why am I... No, I subscribed to her. Is this her? Fantastic Publishing. That's what it is. I'll subscribe to this one anyway, though. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So this one here, no one is above scrutiny. And don't prove Colin right. This one is very important. This is a really good one. Like let's not be fighting with one another, you know? And this thing, I love Seg and I love Beardo. I love watching their stuff. And there's times I disagree with both of them, but I'm not going to pick a side because they're not even fighting. And yet people are like picking sides and like fighting in the chat. Like people have been saying some really nasty things about Seg and Beardo. People need to like my comment on this is like calm down. Like don't be so mean in the chat because we're all supposed to be working towards this common goal. And us infighting like this, you know Colin's enjoying watching this. Like, and he's going to do an interview on Simply Strange. Just wait for that to come out. That's going to be a mess. So, but it's just like, I don't know. I understand Seg doesn't want people to be like, oh, like I think he took Beardo's video as saying that he was manipulated. It's like, no, Seg wasn't manipulated, but like Colin manipulated the footage and Colin manipulated the story a bit, you know? Colin wants to be the next Zach Bagans. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And yeah, and there was, he commented a big like rant like that too on another video. And I don't remember which video it was. Was this one? Like, did he reply with something? No. There's another video. So Seg has another video coming out. Seg has another video coming out. Colin's going to do an interview with Simply Strange. We'll see what happens, but honestly, I think that we should just drop it. But since Colin's going to do an interview with Simply Strange, I'm sure that's going to be a shit show as well. So, but my thoughts on this is just like, stop infighting. Like, we don't have to pick a side. You don't have to pick Beardo or pick Seg. Like, you can still watch both of them. Neither of them are asking you guys to pick a side. Like, why? Why are you all fighting so much in the chat? Like, I don't know. I just saw stuff in like Seg's chat today and I was like, dude, like this is like toxic, man. But also, how many people in Seg's chat were like not debunking community? Because he had like 400 people in his chat. So like how many people were from Colin's community? Was the toxicity that I saw in the live chat, was that Colin's community? Like, I'm not sure. Although, no, I did recognize some names. I recognize some names and I see that you guys are in Beardo's live streams and not talking crap like that. So like, come on. You have to be somewhat mysterious to be like Zach Bagans. Yeah, I think Colin goes for the like long hair, trying to whatever. He's done like TV shows too. He was on like some chef thing where he was a backup actor or something, but he didn't get called in or whatever for it because someone sent me a whole thing on it. And he also made music at one point. He had an album and everything too. So be able to wear t-shirts 3 sizes too small. He used to wear tight t-shirts. Does he do that anymore? I'm not sure if Colin does it anymore. He used to do it. Yeah, I would dispute Zach's hotness. Yeah, his scumminess just comes out. You're like, ugh, man, yuck. You know. He's just so scummy. All right, here, let me do this. 1 second. Nope, that's not it. This is it. There we go. All right, there we go. So like, first off, I'm just surprised that people in the debunking community, like, aren't noticing the hatred in his, like, in his words in that reply that I read you, but then go watch like the intro to his video or watch it through Beardo's video. And he's just like so angry and filled with hate. Like, it's like, does nobody see this? Does nobody realize like what the manipulation in his words? Like, I'm just so confused why people don't see this. Both Colin and Ben constantly change their agenda to benefit themselves, period. No integrity, no conscious effort to seek the truth. Yeah. Ben tries harder to seek the truth than Colin actually can. I've no, Ben is he's not the best at all the time, but he actually does try. He does try. Remember the music? Yeah. Colin, he used to do the country music thing. Yeah. Picture of Pooh Bear in his t-shirt. Sounds like Chris Angel. Yeah, like even Zach Bagans kind of like a Chris Angel knockoff too, right? Wait, that the girl that he was dating, I think she dated Chris Angel before him, and Chris Angel cheated on her too. I'm pretty sure. Um, I noticed it made my stomach hurt. Wait, what? Did he have a Pooh Bear on his T-shirt? I missed the joke. I missed it. Zach Bagans' narration. Oh God, his narration's the worst. Sounds like someone talking down to the audience like they're dumb. His narration sounds like high school drama club. Like it's just, I don't understand the narration voice. Like, why does he talk so weird and like jagged? It's so, I don't like it. I don't like the narration voice he does. And he like overacts. Like he's just like goes over the top. Colin just wants money to be popular. Yeah. Um, yeah. Colin's manipulation, I notice it. Yeah, I notice it. Beardo noticed it. Fantastique noticed it too. Fantastique is wording it better than me and Beardo do, so go watch her videos. She's much more eloquent than us. But other people are noticing it, but then part of the community is not noticing this, and I just don't understand how you don't see it. How do people not see it? I can say about B is at least he and Lainey call their content entertainment now. Yeah, it's like Ben and Lainey are trying to make up for the shit that they did wrong. They are trying, and they're trying hard. They're trying to be authentic and truthful more than Colin is. So Ben's trying. I'm not making excuses for him. I just noticed that he actually is going out of his way to like research and contact people and try to interview people and things like that. Like it shows he's trying to put the effort in to do it the right way, but still he's still like the Jerry Springer of the paranormal community. Like has like a drama channel that's about paranormal drama, right? Which just breeds toxicity within the community. Holly Madison, yes, Amber, that's it. That's the ex-girlfriend. Yeah. Zach Bagans sounds like a really terrible. Zach Bagans is a very terrible person. He's not a good person at all. Yeah, no worries, Stevie. Trying to be off work entirely tomorrow. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to take this week easy because I'm trying to not do as much work because I'm trying to catch up on scripts and stuff. I'm just trying to not do like a big video this week. I do have a video coming out, but it's just going to be like me kind of talking, nothing important. But I'm going to grab, I guess, the video from this stream oh shit, I should have been recording. I didn't think. Oh well. I'm just going to grab it to try to like cut an Annabelle video together because people have asked me to like put a video out too. So she dated Hugh Hefner. Yeah, no, she did. She started off as like a Playboy bunny, right? From like a long time ago. And she dated Hugh along with like he dated multiple women. He's a polyamorous or whatever. Which like if you're in a poly relationship and you set your boundaries and you decide that you're both okay with that, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're saying that you're in a committed relationship and Zach proposed to her and she was engaged to him and then he went and slept with 12 other women that we know of, that's been confirmed so far. I believe the number is 12 right now. It's like, no, come on, man. If you want to be in a poly relationship, then find someone who wants to be in, or ethical non-monogamy or whatever. Like find the right partner for that if you want to sleep around, Hey, Sir Pomp. Stevie was supposed to be done at 3. Oh, really? Oh, God. Stevie, don't overwork yourself too, though, hun. But having tomorrow would be good off. But then I kind of do the same thing, too. If I'm having, like, a day where I feel okay, because, with the fibromyalgia and the migraines, like, if I'm having a day where I feel good, then I get everything done, because I know tomorrow is going to be, like, a crash out, so. Yeah, and the insomnia. I know, I've had, like, really bad insomnia, too. I barely slept last night. I'm just like, fuck. Oh, shouldn't swear so much. Hugh and Zach. I'm pretty sure she dated Chris Angel as well, and Chris Angel did that to her too. I'm pretty sure. Like she has a type. Sadly, it happens with us women. Sometimes we keep dating the same person and keep getting like screwed over until something clicks and we realize that we keep dating the same person. It is a thing that does happen. I've been there. But yeah, so my statements were really just like can you guys like not be shitty in chat? Like, I don't understand why you guys are being so mean to Seg and Beardo. Like, people are picking a side when like there's no need to. Like, there's literally, they aren't fighting, so we don't need to fight. And then yeah, and the manipulation, like, I don't understand why other people can't see the manipulation by Colin. I see it plain as day. Don't follow too much drama in the community. I keep with my glitter and laser community. Glitter and laser. But do you watch Girl World? Because Girl World's more interesting than glitter and laser. I took a couple hour break to eat and stuff, so I'm not pushing too much. And yes, I can relax in those couple days. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. Rod Sterling Jr., are you saying she gets around? Who? Holly Madison? No, she actually tries to get into like long-term relationships with people. Who's Rod Sterling? I don't even know who that is. So I feel like now I'm realizing that people don't see the manipulation that some people are doing, like in the paranormal community. And I've released videos where I've showed clips of like, they're clearly manipulating in their words, but I never like broke it down. I wasn't like, okay, this right here, this is this. Like so now I'm thinking like, do I need to break this down because people can't see someone manipulating people? Like, and now I'm starting to wonder, like, do I need to break it down more? Like, I just assumed that we all could see manipulation because I thought we were all on the same page in the community. So, but apparently not. So, for the Living podcast, no, officially no. There's things in motion, community members. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. It's my guilty pleasure. Yeah, Girl World is like it's like garbage TV to me. It's like, it like resets my like ADHD brain. It's just like, it like, I don't know. It like just lets me unload and just turn off and I watch dumb crap. Like, it's just like so stupid. I think if people haven't been exposed to it in their life, it's harder for them to know. Yeah, blast rates. Yeah, that might be it. That might be that. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That's the issue. Because like, I had a lot of friends who were addicts and I got ripped off a lot trying to help them. And then I was in like a long-term relationship where the person was super manipulative and their whole family was manipulative too. And it's like, once you get away from people like that, you can like just clock it very easily. You can just see it happening. And I think maybe that's the difference, is someone who's lived like a happy, blessed life, you know, they don't notice these things, whereas someone who has been through it notices these things. So you have to break it down more for this old lady. All right, Jana. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I think I'll just try to break things down more. I just assume that people saw it, but no, I'll try to point it out more. Because I think it's what it is, blast rates. I think it's like, because I've been through it, I clock it very quickly. Sometimes it does take me like a minute. Like I did end up in some relationships where I was being gaslit, but I realized it like the next morning when I woke up. I was like, oh, I was just gaslit last night. So sometimes it takes me a night to see it, but most of the time I can just clock it right away. Which is being assigned to a storyline. Okay. Well, you have like someone making a video about a story about you? That sounds kind of cool. Exactly the same with the ability to watch and zone out with it. I fell into this community because you're show. Yeah, that's how I'm in like Girl World. It's just like I turn it on and I'm just like, I feel like my brain is being like turned off or cleansed or something. Like I just feel like I'm like unloading all the crap in my mind, and I just turn off and watch stupid girl world stuff. How do I make that damn mistake still? It's Mandela effect, Kristen. Not yelling at you, Fleur. Oh no, I didn't think you were yelling at me. No, I was just wondering who Rod Sterling is. Is there such a thing as a happy, blessed life? There is. Like, honestly, I have noticed that there will be people that comment on some of my videos, and they don't understand the point of anything I've said, and the way they comment, and I'm just like, I can tell that you've never had, like, no one in your life has died. No one in your life has manipulated you. Like, I can tell that this has not happened to you based on your comment. Like, there's just some comments I get sometimes where I'm like, yeah, you've had a blessed life. So, where do I sign up for one? Yeah, right? Oh, man. Yeah, I want to hope for the best sometimes, put blinders on. Yeah, it does happen. Like, sometimes I let things slide because I'm like, oh, like everyone has some faults. And it's just like, I've done that with dating and stuff. That's pretty much like why I'm not dating. Cause I'm just like, I decided to not let things slide anymore. Cause every time I let things slide, that one thing comes back and it like blows up in my face. So I'm just like, okay. And so I went on dating apps again. This is the short that I have. And I went on dating apps again for like a weekend or like a week or something. And all the guys, like, it was red flags, red flag, red flag. Cause I made a rule. I'm going to unmatch with anyone who shows a red flag. And it's like, there was nobody left. So I'm like, okay, this is just not going to work for me. The Twilight Zone. Oh, okay. I call it flushing my brain. Yeah, that's a good example. Like, it feels like my brain's being washed. It feels like all the junk in my brain, like, is going into girl world. Like, have my dirty brain. No, it sounds bad. I did that tonight, Florio, but instead of watching Girl World, I saw the new Superman movie. Yes, I've seen some clips of it, and there's like drama around it. People are so stupid. I unplug on the old sitcoms. Yeah, I used to do sitcoms too. I used to I loved watching on repeat, like Scrubs and Psych. Big Bang Theory is pretty funny too. Yeah, there was good sitcoms that I would like just kind of watch over and over again. But yeah, I find like Girl World it's so dumb that it does reset my brain. Was it a good movie? I heard that it was a good movie. Just, a certain type of people are mad at it because these people are stupid. So, Sir Pomp, it's not true. Oh, I missed what he said. Life's what you make of it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Dating ick. Yeah. Unless I take the wife on a date. Yeah. I'm just like, none of them, like, my standards at this point are really, it's not even standards. I have a list of red flags. And if a red flag presents itself, I unmatch. So I'm just like, I'm left with nobody. Because people on dating apps, there's a reason that they're on a dating app. There's a reason that people are on dating apps. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to find, it's super rare to find like someone serious who wants to actually have a serious relationship. I had terrible insomnia for 2 days, sat through 3 terrible horror movies. So there's that. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenna. Yeah, I've had really bad insomnia. I had really bad insomnia last night. I think the insomnia I had last night was just like, I was just like catching up on the Facebook stuff. And I think it just woke up my brain. And it was like, okay, we're not going to sleep now. Because I didn't check Facebook till 3 a.m. And I was like, whoa, what is happening here? It was insane. I need to go to bed. Yeah, no worries, Pomp. Have a good one. I want to take Rod Serling on a date. Oh, okay. Said it would be done if I had to date again. Yeah, Big Bang. Night, sir. Oh, and I think someone else said that they watched Psych. I love Psych. I think it was Psych that you said. That's what I expect from a James Gunn film. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've heard. I've heard like it's a classic James Gunn film, right? I seen like just someone's been sharing a meme clip of it where like Superman comes into Lex Luthor's like whatever, and he's like, "Where's the dog?" And he like throws like a a table. I don't know if they dubbed that in there for the meme, but they've been sharing it around, and I thought it was funny. And then the guy playing Lex Luthor, he's a good actor. I've watched him in other stuff too, and he's a really fun actor. He's good. He can be serious and funny. So, yeah. Oh, if you like Guardians, you'll like this one. I didn't hate Guardians, but well, the thing is, like, I don't really like superhero movies. I only like dark comic book stuff. So, like Batman, if there was like Harley Quinn, anything Harley Quinn, I will watch. I love Harley Quinn. Constantine, I'll watch the shit out of Constantine. Love that. Hellboy's pretty good too. I like dark, like anything's a dark comic. That's what I prefer. Like the darker Batman stuff is like totally like I like stuff that's like a dark story. So whereas like the other comic book stuff, I just find it's just all flashy, just like action and CGI for the hell of it. It's just like and there's so many cameos and everyone's in there and it's just like this is so boring to me. I don't know. He was in Nosferatu. Yes, he was. That's right. Yeah. He's a good actor. He is a good actor. Yeah, Dark Knight. Dark Knight's good. Yeah, like I like the dark comic book stuff. So the thing is I don't hate the other superhero stuff. I just get bored very easily from it. So like I'll watch them with friends, but like I do tend to like open my phone up and then get distracted because they bore me. I don't know. I'm having fun with Zero Expectations, the dating app. Yeah, some red flags are unmatched instantly for me too. Yeah, and KK, like you're kind of exploring the dating apps, and I feel like I did the dating apps for like 3 or 4 years, and I'm just like, I'm so burnt. The thing is, I'm seeing the same guys on there for like the last 3 or 4 years. I'm like, okay, there's a reason you're still on this app. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to match with you because you've been on here for 3 years. So, no, I mean, I've been on here for 3 years, but like the guys on the apps, at least where I live, tend to be like just after one night stands, which isn't my thing. The Crow. Oh, The Crow. I love The Crow. That's a good one too. Love The Crow. All right, Blastrites. Yeah, have a good night. Hellblazer. Hellblazer's good. And I actually really like, what was the one? Nicolas Cage, and he like turns into like a flaming skull. I can't remember the name of it, but I like it. Although I like Nicolas Cage for some weird reason, I do find him attractive, and I know he overacts like, but I don't know. I like him. I've always liked him. Looks like he's related to Tom Cruise. Yeah, same with like Bateman. He also looked like Tom Cruise too. Because like I used to have a huge crush on Tom Cruise when I was younger, and then he came out as a Scientologist, and I was like, ew. And then, is it Bateman? No, wait, what's his name? The guy who did The Dark Knight. Fuck, what's his name? He did Equilibrium too. He was and he's a really good actor. Hold on, let me just look up Equilibrium. Christian Bale, not Bateman, Christian Bale. Okay, so Christian Bale looks like Tom Cruise. So then Christian Bale became my next like crush, you know, and I'd watch all his stuff. And then I found out he got arrested for, you know, his wife and his mother. And I was like, oh, well, he's an asshole. So then I stopped having crushes on people that looked like Tom Cruise because they all turned out to be assholes. So. All right. I completely agree, Florio. Yeah, and the TV series was crap. Which one? The Hellblazer or the Constantine? Constantine TV series? No, I will fight you. I will fight you to the death. The Constantine TV series was amazing, and that is the guy who should have been Constantine. I love Keanu Reeves. He's like the nicest guy in the world. He's Canadian too, like, and he's the sweetest guy who hasn't been hurt by, like, he hasn't been corrupted by Hollywood yet. But the guy, Constantine, who was on the TV show, that is the better role. Like he plays Constantine to a T. Yeah, KK's been here. Yeah. Ghost Rider, that's the one. Yeah. Sandman. Yeah, Sandman's good. I love Nick Cage. Christian Bale. Yes, you got it, Chris. Yeah, like I don't know. There's something about Nicolas Cage. I've always like I don't know. I always really liked him, even though his like acting is kind of like over the top. Where that's in Christian Bale, like it sucks because his acting, he has very good range, and he gets like super into the character, right? So it sucks that he turned out to be a very shitty person. Oh, and then remember when there was cameramen that released audio of him screaming at the crew? Yeah, he has like a major anger issue. I don't really know. Like, does he get like cast anymore? Because I've heard that he's just like horrible to everyone. It sucks because he's a really good actor. Equilibrium is a really good movie, underrated. Not many people like talk about it, and that's one of his movies. American Psycho too. I read the book first, and also Clockwork Orange. Those are like two books from like my childhood. And I'm like, oh yeah, those ones were like the bomb. Let's see if he has anything coming up. I don't know. There's some listing here, but like there's no pictures on them, which is kind of iffy. If it's a real movie, there should be pictures on it. He did voice on a cartoon, The Pale Blue Eye in 2022, Amsterdam 2022, Thor: Love and Thunder. Oh, was he in Thor? Oh. Thor's actually, I really like Thor because, it kind of reminds me of the 1980s. Like, it's got that 1980s feel to it, which is always campy. I like it. Neither the movie or the show even came close. I thought the actor in the TV show did a really good job. I don't know. Oh, Christopher Walken. Yes, I love Christopher Walken. The Prophecy. That's an excellent series. Yeah. TV one, Yummy So Dark. Yeah, I love the TV one. I like Nicolas Cage too. Yeah. And that's the thing, like a lot of the guys I used to date, like I don't know, I dated a lot of guys that are like tall and like spindly, I don't know why. But like that's how I used to be when I was younger. So I'm like, I think that's why I always like thought he was hot, I guess. Because he's like tall and scrawny. Bury Me in a Pyramid. Is that like a show? I don't think I've seen that. My wife loves Cage also. If a movie pops up and he's on it, doesn't matter how dumb it looks, we have to watch it. See, I won't necessarily watch all of his stuff, but if Will Ferrell's my person for that. If we're looking through movies together and if I see that one is Will Ferrell and I haven't watched it yet, we're going to watch that. Because that's the guy I like. I'll watch all of his movies because they're all funny. I find him hilarious. Prestige, yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah. Hey, Debunk the Junk. Need to watch Raising Arizona. Oh, yeah. Yeah, David Bowie. I never cried. Anytime like a celebrity has died, I've never cried. But David Bowie, for some reason, I like cried. I like grieved him. I don't know why. I wasn't like, I don't know. I wasn't like super obsessed with him or anything. I just thought it was so sad. I know you discussed it in the past, but Willy's Wonderland is a legendary movie. I don't think we've talked about it. I've never heard of Willy's Wonderland. I love Valley Girl, Nick Cage early movie. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Cage bought a pyramid crypt in New Orleans. Oh, yeah. I remember Nick Cage bought that thing. Yeah. I remember that now. Mandy is a freaking great Crazy Time movie. Okay, I haven't heard of that. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, there's like a bunch of movies and stuff on the to-do list. I know I gotta like edit a video too and try to get this Annabelle thing out. I don't know, man. The Annabelle thing is it's like people are like asking for a video and I'm like, I kind of just want to do one too because everyone's like, ooh, like, oh, the doll did it. And it's just like, I kind of want to just release a video, but like, I don't think a video is going to help, but we can try. The last album was powerful. It's as if he knew he was about to pass. Yeah, his last album was really good. Yeah. David Bowie's like the only one I cried over. I'm like, I don't even really know why. Like, he was always around my whole childhood. Like, I remember him even when I was a kid. He was like in some movies and stuff. But it's like maybe that's why. I don't know. Because like, I don't. He's always been around, but like, there were other actors and stuff, and I didn't listen to that much David Bowie music either. So like, I don't know why that one hit so hard, but it did. Oh, what time is it? 11:30. Okay. Did we cover everything in the Annabelle talk that I did at the beginning of all this? I feel like we covered enough of it that I can edit something out of it, right? And just be like, please respect the family's privacy and wishes at this time. You know? I don't know, like please respect the privacy and wishes of the family, but also look at the GoFundMe. And my personal opinion, Nesper should be paying for the funeral. So I cried over Robin Williams. I didn't cry over that, but that one, yeah, that one was like, oh, you know who was the other one? What's his name from the Three's Company? Those ones kind of hit hard because those guys were like, I don't know, they were like around like your whole life and they always make you happy. Like they're comedians for the most part and stuff. They're really nice guys too. His name was like John something from Three's Company. Not a Cage fan. Nicolas Cage, he's, yeah, like he's not for everyone. I totally get that. I've been addicted to watching Steam Powered Giraffe music video short. Such great artists. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was a hilarious Nick Cage movie. Yeah, I find I like his face when he starts going crazy. Like whenever he's like I don't know. He does like this thing with his face, and it's so funny. I missed the beginning and come watch again. Well, I'm gonna cut it into its own video, like just the Annabelle part, and just it's more just like, can we stop talking about like the doll didn't kill somebody? She's cloth. So, hey Amber, I've been traveling all week for work. Just got home. Oh well, hopefully that you get John Ritter. Yeah, hopefully that you get some rest. Yeah, yeah, it's John Ritter. Yeah. The only celebrity who I cried over was Waylon Jennings. I don't know who that is. I would play the video clip of Joe Nichols saying, try to have a little class, and Sally just see Raphael. Yeah, Joe Nichols one that just passed too. And then the other one too that's good is oh shit, I'm having a fiber fog moment. He's the one that said like extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. He's that really calm, like scientist guy who like was debunking stuff. He always explained things really well. What's his name? I know his name. It's just my brain is not giving it to me today. So, it was also in the TV series IT like the UK series. That's a really good one. Waylon Jennings, country music. I don't listen to country music, so maybe that's why. That's like the one genre I can't. I cried over Brittany Murphy. Yeah, that one was really sudden. That was a weird one. Yeah, that one was really Carl Sagan. That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah. I cried when Prince died. Yeah, see like, and even like Princess Diana, it was like a big deal in Canada. I know like in the US you guys don't pay attention to this stuff, but in UK and Canada it was a big deal when Princess Diana died. I didn't cry for that one, but like I remember like everyone was so heartbroken and crying. Waylon Jennings saying the Dukes of Hazzard theme. Okay. I don't know it offhand, but I just remember Daisy Duke and her shorts and the car. Can't remember his name. Johnny Cash died. Yeah, he did some really good music too. Yeah, like I've been moved over celebrities, but I never cried over one. And David Bowie's literally the only one I've ever cried over. And I'm like, I don't know why. He's the only one that like was like rough. And I wasn't like a super fan either. I'm just like, I don't know why. Something in my childhood must have clicked somewhere, and I don't know why. Me and Johnny Cash have the same birthday. Oh, nice. Princess Diana's death is huge in the USA. Yeah, like some people I talked to are like they didn't care or like no. I don't know if maybe it was certain states or something. One of my favorites from Charmed, Cole Balthazar just died of cancer. Yeah, I did. Someone mentioned that last week or this week, and yeah, I was looking up the article on that one.
Yeah, there. That's the thing. Like, people can die young. Like, some people live to a really long age, but a lot of people can die young, and that's what, the young deaths. Like, it hits people. I think a bit. Roy or Orbison. I don't know who that is. Yeah. I was driving to school when the guy on the radio said that Waylon had died. I pulled over to let it out. Oh man, yeah. Patrick Swayze. Oh yeah, he was like he was on like every movie when I was a little kid, all the time. But I think it was because my aunt had like, oh, my mom too had like a crush on him. So Cash's cover of Hurt, yeah, Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt is my favorite. Like, I love Trent Reznor and I love Nine Inch Nails, like, because I was a goth kid. And I'll like any day I'll take some Nine Inch Nails, man. But like Johnny Cash's cover, I prefer Johnny Cash's over the Nine Inch Nails. Johnny Cash's one is so good. Blows my mind. All the rock stars are all in their 80s. Yeah, and some of them are like touring still. And I'm just like, damn. Like, what kind of like magic medicine are you are you taking to be able to move like that still and go, you know? It's just like, it's so weird. Like, some people can live like to such a long age and be very like mobile and everything still, and then some people just go really young. I think I was feeling really down when Tony Todd passed. I don't know who that is. No. Like, I've lost a lot of people in my life too, so I think that's why like celebrities didn't really hurt as much, but David Bowie did. Ooh. Okay. I know I should probably end the live. But anyways, I wanted, yeah, that's why I wanted to cover the Annabelle stuff. I just wanted to kind of like bitch about Facebook. No, it didn't really piss me off. I just kind of want to like vent about it, I guess. It didn't really make me mad, but I'm just like, like, you're using Dan's death as a reason to attack people on Facebook. Like, it's like, why, you know? And then just the like Seg and Colin and Beardo and whatever else thing, like, I don't know, man. I guess we're gonna see where it goes, but just like, I really. Oh, and then on Seg's stream, Ghost Club Paranormal was asking for Seg to come do a ghost hunt with them. Like, honestly, if you guys want to prove that you're real ghost hunters, that you don't cheat or lie or whatever, like, you're not really gonna prove this. I would say bring Kenny with you. If you want like an actual like debunker who's gonna like do every little thing, Kenny. And Kenny is in the United States. You guys are in the United States. Why ship Seg all the way over there? Because they want his clout. Like, I know what they're doing. They want his clout. You know, they want to put their name beside his and say, see, we're not faking, or we don't, we're not a bad team because Seg came with us. Like, that's what they're doing. They're going to use him as like a shield or something, you know? But Seg has a video coming out for Ghost Club Paranormal, he said, soon. So he's like, you may hate me after that. So I guess we'll see what Seg's video finds. Yeah. Betty White was 99. Yeah, Betty White, she was the bomb. She was the best, amazing person. Jack Black's cover of Mr. Crowley was epic. I'll have to check that out. Tony Todd was Candyman. Like the original one? Like from the movie? I don't know. But which movie, though? Hold on. I'll just Google him. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, yep. Yeah. I know who he is. Yeah, he was from the original one. Okay. He was in a bunch of stuff, actually. He was pretty old. Like, he lived a long life, at least. That's good that he got to live a long life. But yeah. Sorry, let me look here. Dick Van Dyke is going to turn 100. Really? Is he still alive? I thought he was gone already. Oops. Mel Brooks? Wait. Mel Brooks is still alive? I thought that he died. Oh. I don't know. Who told me that? I love Betty White. Yeah, Betty White was like, she was awesome. Oh, hey, Blaine. Where's Jesus Christ when you need him in chat? Right? Where's Jesus? Come on. I honestly thought Betty White was gonna, I thought she was gonna like make some like, like break some records. I did. I was surprised. I was sad, but like I didn't cry, but I was sad and also like, I just felt like she was gonna live a long time. She was so like peppy and just like full of life. I honestly thought she was gonna break some records, but I was sad that she didn't even like, at least if she made 100, like it would have been really, but yeah. And it's sad that she's gone. She's awesome. She's hilarious. Seg is a nice guy in person. Yeah, saying, I mean, I don't blame like Seg or Beard or anyone else. Just like, I don't know. I just see like manipulation happening. But then on top of that, like the biggest thing, not even that, honestly, the biggest issue I have is seeing people in chat getting like super mean. Like, you don't have to pick a side. None of the creators are fighting with each other. And like people are being really vicious to Seg and to Beardo. And it's like, calm down, man. What Seg said in his stream is he's like, I think people have pent up anger about me or pent up anger about Beardo, and they're using this as an excuse to like blow up. And I'm like, maybe like that might be it. But it's just like it shouldn't be in the chat. It's like, come on, it makes things worse. Mel Brooks is still alive. They're making a Spaceballs too. I didn't know that. I knew that they were making a new Spaceballs. I didn't know he was still alive. 70s Bowie, 80s Bowie, 90s Bowie. Yeah, he had like different looks for each decade. Betty White was Spitfire. Yeah, she was amazing. Mel Brooks. Yeah, I love Mel Brooks movies. I'm very serious. Don't call me Shirley. Yeah, I love the Frankenstein movie. That's my favorite one. Dick Van Dyke turned 100. Like I'm actually not really surprised he's still alive. He kind of looks like he's being kept alive through alien means. I don't know. Blazing Saddles, my favorite Christmas movie. I don't think I've ever seen that. But I don't really like watch Christmas movies because they're too hallmarky. Still performing is Van Dyke and Brooks. Just did a commercial for YouTube Spaceballs too. Yeah, I'll have to see that. No, Mel Brooks didn't die. I thought he already died. For some reason, I thought he died a couple years ago, but I don't know. I thought someone told me that. But yeah, Spaceballs 2, like that looks good. I think that'll be really good. If he's still alive, which I didn't realize he was still alive. I don't know. I swear, someone told me that he died a few years ago. So if he's still alive and he's making the movie, it's going to be good then. 2027, it's going to be released. Okay. Damn, do you think that they'll still be alive? Like would you say he's 100 now? Wait, how old is he? Hold on. Mel Brooks. Age. He's 99. Do you guys think he'll last until 2027 for the movie? The movie launch? Haunted Honeymoon is my favorite. That sounds interesting. I'll have to check that out. 99 on June 28th. Okay. Her death was a shock. Weird to say 99 too soon. For Betty White, it did feel like that. It felt like Betty White had like so much life left in her. I too am from the timeline where Mel Brooks is dead. Oh, is this the problem, Blaine? Is this one of those Mandela effects? I could have sworn someone told me this like 2 years ago. Young Frankenstein is my favorite. Yeah, Young Frankenstein is my favorite. His wife died? Okay. I wasn't even aware who his wife is. So. We Jews live a long time. Yeah, you're not wrong, to be honest. Blazing Saddles is a Mel Brooks Western. Oh, okay. I might watch that then. I don't really like Westerns or country music or anything like that, but if certain people make it, then I'll watch it. If it's Mel Brooks, I'll watch it. The other one who's really good is The Thousand Ways to Die in the West. That movie's hilarious. I love that movie. That is so good. Although Westworld, 100% recommend it. I could not predict what was going to happen every season. Like, I was like, we thought something was going to happen. Like, we thought a certain thing was happening. And it just like, no, they went totally sideways and it was amazing. So I do recommend Westworld. Watch the whole thing. It's really good. Kind of like the mafia keeping Frankie Valli alive and performing. Yeah, with Dick Van Dyke, like, isn't he like super tan too? Like, isn't his skin like a raisin? Like, I'm surprised he hasn't got. Well, maybe it's a spray tan. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten skin cancer, but I guess it's spray tans. I have faith Mr. Brooks will attend Spaceballs 2 premiere. Yes, we'll have to cross our fingers that he can last that. I'm just saying hi, fixing to go to bed. All right, Crow. Yeah, no worries. Gene Wilder. Oh, is Gene Wilder in Blazing Saddles? Okay, he's funny. Yeah. Mel Brooks, mistake is okay. Nelson Mandela will be out of prison soon, too. Is Mandela alive still? Am I in the wrong timeline? What? Wait. Oh, come on. Phone. Yeah, no, he's dead. He died in 2013. I thought that he was dead. Anne Bancroft died a while ago. I don't know. I don't think I know who that is. Blazing Saddles should be shown in school. I'll have to check it out. I didn't know about that. Yeah. I'm convinced Bob Dylan is also owned by the mob. Maybe. Fear the Living Help. Or Hello. That's funny. I don't like country music or westerns. Blazing Saddles a must. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't like country music or westerns, but like 1,000 Ways to Die in the West, you need to watch it. It's good. It's so good. She was a well-known actress. Can't think of her name. Anne Bancroft. Is that the name of Mel Brooks' wife? Florio having a moment. Yeah, I mean, this whole stream I've been having moments. Too many people think he died back in the 80s. I honestly don't remember. Like, because he's named the effect, I don't remember what my thoughts were on him. Like, I don't remember what I remember about him, you know? Blazing Saddles could not be made today. Trigger warning. Oh, okay. Who is it? Anne Bancroft. Let me see if I see a picture of her. Maybe I'll recognize her. I don't know. She doesn't look familiar. Oh, she was in The Graduate. Was she the woman in The Graduate? That one I remember. Oh God, she was in Jesus of Nazareth. Ooh. Great Expectations. She would have been like an older character. Was she in The Graduate? Was she the woman? Or was she just something else in it? Crow, I can only do so much. Yeah, too many people think he died back in the 80s. Right, okay, I already did that, yes. How old is Clint Eastwood? Is Clint Eastwood still alive? Man, I thought like these people weren't alive anymore. Mel Brooks was married to Anne. Yeah, I don't really recognize her. If they made Blazing Saddles today, it would only be 10 minutes long. Clint is 95. Really? I thought he was older than that. I feel like he's looked like an old man his entire career. Like, for some reason, he's like a vampire. Like, it's like, what is it? Leonardo DiCaprio, people always say, is a vampire, too. Well, he's creepy now. She was Mrs. Robinson. Okay, I know that role at least. Yeah. 1,000 Ways to Die in the West. Yeah, it's a Seth MacFarlane movie. It's funny as hell. It's so good. Anne was in Jesus of Nazareth. Yes, yeah, that's what it said. But it was a 1977 version. So actually, that one, I think I watched that one, and that one wasn't so bad. It was like that remake where like Mel Brooks or something was in it. That one was like weird. She's also on Home for the Holidays, which is a great flick. I don't watch many Christmas movies because I just don't. They make me feel icky. I don't know. I don't like them. Tom Selleck is in his 80s. I used to watch a lot of Tom Selleck like shows back in the day. Yeah. Now I'm having a moment. Oh. I know. I should let you guys go. It's almost midnight. I gotta edit this Annabelle. video, I guess, and put it out. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna release this week. I just have a video of like me talking about what I think ghosts are, what I think ghosts and hauntings are. Because I know a lot of people ask me, and I think we've covered it here and there, like in lives and stuff, but like I never really did a video on it. So it's just like me talking to make my life easy. I'm working on the Teresa Caputo script and stuff. And grabbing clips and doing video analysis and all that crap. So like that's what I'm hoping to have done is like the next video, like next week. But we'll see, because I might just do like another easy week next week. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Oh my god, yes, amazing movie. I like all the Mel Brooks movies. Like honestly, they're all amazing. They're all like bangers. Clint Eastwood is still sliced technically, but he's been dead to most of us for like a decade. Yeah. Keep the mindset that he poked fun at religion and race when watching Blazing Saddles. Oh, okay, yeah. Been in love with Tom Selleck forever. I remember him from like back when I was younger. My mom used to really like him. You know who I liked at that time was Remington Steele. That guy, that's who I like. But yeah, I go for like I like the dark hair. Oh, if they have blue eyes. Oof. But Tom Selleck, his hair's like kind of curly, and I'm not a big fan of the curly on men. But like I'm not as picky now, you know, but it's like when I was younger. I'm 41 right now. I'm gonna go and look like crap if I live to 80. Yeah, sometimes it'll hit you all at once. Kitty, she's there actually. Kitty. She's here. Can you see her in the corner? There she is. Can you see her? She's like, why did you wake me up? All right, Julie, have a good one. All in favor of sending Caputo to Mars to talk to the alien ghost that died because of planet Nibiru? I mean, yeah, listen, she's got the hair. She could be in like a, 1970s like Star Trek episode, I swear to God. Richard Pryor helped write Blazing Saddles. Okay. Pierce Brosnan, that's his name. Yeah, he was hot. I think he's gonna be like the next Bond or something. I thought I saw something about that. He's in throes of addiction, was fired. Ooh, yeah. Meow. Yes, yeah, fat cat. Need to do a deep dive on Jean Dixon. I don't know if I've heard of her. Yeah, she blends in with everything. Sometimes like she sticks her belly and feet out, and then you guys know she's there, but otherwise she kind of just blends in with everything. Sometimes she like curls up, and then it's like you can't really see the white on her too much. Ghost Rider, hi everyone. Hey Michael. But yeah, no, I should end this, and I guess my ending point is just be nicer in the chats, man. Like nobody's fighting except those who are fighting in the chat. Like just calm down. You don't need to announce that you're going to unsubscribe from someone. You don't need to announce like that you hate someone. Just unsubscribe and stop watching their stuff. You know? Oh, Captain Kirk seducing Caputo. Oh my God. Yes. That is hilarious, Blaine. Jeannie Dixon was a psychic for 40 years. All right, I'll have to check it out. Okay. I'm gonna end this here. So you guys will see an Annabelle video come out. It's not going to be important or anything. It's just like some people asked me to make one. It's just me making a statement of the doll obviously did not kill somebody. But then you'll see this week's video on like Saturday or Sunday. So yeah. But yeah, I stay for the cat. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I try to like put her more in the shot. I try to like move the camera so that she's more in the shot. Normally she would be down more, but I have a big mattress thing that's like poofing out right now. So it needs to, it's in a weird position so she can still be on the bed without ruining it. So, all right. I am going to, yeah, don't complain, just leave. Yeah, there's no reason to announce your complaint about Beardo or Seg. Just unsub, you know. I'm objectifying her. I'm just saying, stating a fact. Yeah. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Hello, Marie P. Sorry I'm headed out. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys in premiere. I won't premiere the Annabelle thing. I'll probably premiere the small video I made for you guys. All right. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys